Today we're going to be listening to some music by Austrian composer Georg Friedrich Haas. This is his baritone saxophone concerto from 2008. And this is our second Haas episode. If you want to have me go over his biography, I will direct you to our first Haas episode, episode number below. Today we're just going to focus on this piece. So the instrumentation is triple winds, 4-3-4-1, and then 3 percussionists and strings. The number of players should be 14, 12, 10, 8, 6 for the strings. Third flute is on piccolo, third oboe on English horn. Clarinets 1 and 2 are both in B flat. That's what I'm figuring here. And then third bassoon is on contra, or is also on contra. The trumpets are in B flat, which is a bit weird. Percussion 1 is on marimba, crotals, timpani, guiro, woodblock, and large tam-tam. Percussion 2 is on crotals, vibraphone, gongs, timpani, woodblock, large cymbals, and one thing I need to translate. I'm thinking this would be like a large wooden drum or log drum. And then percussion 3, we got crotals, gongs, their own timpani, and woodblock. So one thing we've encountered in a lot of scores is, maybe this is more something I've encountered, is I've had teachers tell me, like, you can't write any percussion for your timpanist because you'll have to pay the timpanist 2 paychecks or whatever. And that's been the case for a lot of orchestra readings I've done, pretty much all of them. I keep encountering European scores where percussionists just double on timpani, no problem. And I think it's like a matter of resources. I think where I am at here in North America, it's just like everything is way more uptight, and everybody is just, kind of ridiculous about rules and things. Whereas, Haas has a background where orchestras actually spend money on composers and things of that nature. So, here we have 2 percussionists doubling on timpani. Haas is a spectral composer, or a post-spectral composer, you could say, but his style is very influenced by Ligeti, and it's very textural and micropolyphonic, I would say. And there's something sort of intuitive about it as well, about the way he composes. He has the BariSax solo here underneath the percussion and above the strings. I'm looking forward to this. I think it'll be very interesting. You can see already on the second page there's all kinds of string divisi taking up most of the page. It's going to be a little bit difficult listening to this with the score on my screen here, just because it's like meant to be viewed on like 11 by 17 tabloid paper, not on a little laptop screen. World premiere was in Cologne on the 3rd of May 2008, I think. The orchestra was the WDR Symphony Orchestra Cologne. The recording is going to be in the video description, it is in the video description, and I'll see you in 20 minutes and let you know my thoughts on the piece. Okay, nice. So, I knew this was going to be good, and maybe I didn't hype it up enough, but this was like a super fun listen. Got me real inspired. I could just list all the things that I thought were cool. All of the like sustained notes with dynamic swells happening rhythmically like this, like all these tied notes with different placed dynamics and stuff. It's just such a cool texture happening throughout the piece in different contexts, and I haven't done that in a piece in a long time, and it made me want to get back into it. This sound at the end with the high BariSax and crotals sitting above it is like very otherworldly, and it's really cool. It's a fantastic way to end the piece. The multiphonic stuff is obviously great, and it's such a lovely, like, simple experiment and idea, like just having these BariSax multiphonics that then become sort of, I guess, Haas probably analyzed them and then took that spectral analysis and made chords out of it. And it's this fantastic, like, soloist versus ensemble thing. I've been meaning to listen to this for a long time, and I just haven't taken the time. I think that the concerto texture really suits Haas's music well, and the sort of things he's pioneered. They all work really well with a simple format like soloist versus orchestra. Okay, so this is 8 years after he wrote In Vain. It definitely still sounds like In Vain in sections, like the harmonies towards the end, for example. But I think it's a little bit less procedural, and it's more like one section after another. If you can get your hands on the score, I highly recommend it. It is really nice to see all these textures, and I think it would be even better having like a physical score in front of me, because Haas's scores are also very clean looking. You can see what he's doing, and it's very clear. So it almost has like a graphic quality seeing these things laid out on the page. We got some cello concerti next, I believe, and one of them is a Haas piece. I don't know if it's the next one. No, we're gonna transition into some Philadelphia and then another Haas piece. So that'll be it for our saxophone concerti.